Okay, Jody, I'm coming in the home stretch of games. Just how does the season feel like it's going fast for you?
Yeah, this season has gone incredibly fast. We were just talking about that. It conference seems like it just started, and we're already past the midway point, and it's just flying by. This is a great group to work with. They work extremely hard. They play for each other. They love each other. So it's a great team. So it just seems like it's flying by.
Couple days to process the last two games. Any thoughts you had different from looking back on them?
Well, the Montana State game was tough finish. We really battled in the second half. I was really proud of the way that we competed and came back from a big deficit, but it was just frustrating that we didn't start very strong. So hopefully we can learn and grow and continue to get better and be able to execute our offense when teams really get after you on defense. And then the Montana win, it was huge for us. We got a sweep on the University of Montana, which really helps when you're going to the standings and rankings for Boise. So it's always great to get the 2-0 against them.
I think the teams had free throw percentage over 700, like 4 of the last 5 games. Is that just a matter of just repetition, keeping the team getting them? I know they had a little bit of trouble early in the season. Is that just repetition for the girls?
Yeah, we try not to make too much of a big deal out of it. It seems like the more you talk about free throws, the worse they get. So, we just try to get our reps in. We try to make sure that we're having confidence at the line. We, just do all the things to instill that confidence. That's the biggest thing. They're all capable, and they shoot them well in practice, and so it's just making sure that we recognize it. It's the same thing for games. So. Yeah, it's nice to see that we're doing a good job there.
You got the second matchups against Idaho State and Weber State. What do you kind of are you taking like? What are you taking from those first matchups that you're kind of working into the game plan that you?
Yeah, Idaho State's just a veteran team. They play, I would say, the best half court defense, just man to man defense in the conference. They are known for it. They're really physical and aggressive and just solid. They don't give you anything easy at the offensive end. So you have to really try to handle their good rotations, handle their aggressiveness, and be able to get to the second or third side of your offense. But it's easier said than done because they don't let you get to those other options. So you just have to learn from it. And, we've played a bunch of really good defensive teams in our conference. And so every game, I think we're just getting better. We recognizing it and making sure that we can handle it.
You have, Maddie comes off the bench. Brielle had an injury and then comes off the bench. What's your sort of, how do you talk to them or coach them up to be ready, locked in on the bench, but be ready whenever we need you?
Yeah, it's a really difficult role, coming in off the bench because these guys were, the best players on their teams coming in. They're used to playing the most minutes and, to be able to come in and be ready to go right away. We don't have time for them to feel it out. They have to come in and perform right away. So we know that it's a really tough ask, and especially for Maddie, who's a freshman, it's especially tough because everything's so fast and physical, and but she's just playing great. And like I said earlier about the whole team, she's one of them that just is recognizing what it takes to play at this level and what it takes to play in our conference, and is just getting better all the time. And then Brielle has been unfortunate with her injury, but set her back a little bit. But I think she's every day getting stronger and more confident with how her leg is feeling. And she's just a really key piece for us that we're just trying to get more confidence, get back in the rotation so that she can get more minutes as we finish out the season and head into the tournament.
Is that, when you're recruiting them, is there a way to sort of figure that out about them, that they're willing to accept that role? Or is it kind of
probably not in the recruiting process. It's just more of, once you get here and we try to shake out, where we see everybody and how the whole team is going to fit. But in the recruiting process, we do recruit people that are team first type of players and good teammates, and those type of players tend to, nobody wants to come off the bench, but they recognize that it's a team sport and someone has to do it. So they're capable and willing to do it.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Go Eagles.